hats off to Kentucky. I thought they came in, played like they had something to prove. Thought they played with an edge, which is what we've talked about, our group trying to learn how to do. And thought they really took the fight to us tonight and obviously outplayed us in every facet. So you got to take your hat off to them. Matthew had them ready to go, and those kids really came in and played extremely hard and extremely well. They were aggressive from the tip and really got us on our heels from the start, and we never really got off of them.
See it coming?
Not really, no. But I think I know my team well enough to know this can happen.
To this extent, it could happen.
Yeah, I mean, I see it every day, so I know what I'm dealing with. And, a lot of times in here, we try to be positive and say the right things, but at the same time, I can't hang my laundry out in here in front of everybody. And I know what I have in there, and so this is what happens. So it's been a long time, Adam, since I've had people walking out of the hump with a lot of time left, and I wanted to go with them, but I'm embarrassed. I'm very disappointed. I'm disappointed for my fans. Worked so hard to earn, and as a head coach, I have to wear the responsibility of a night like tonight, so I will.
Outside of Dom, it was the second unit that took most of the minutes, especially in that second quarter. You really turned to them. What were the problems with the starting unit?
Weren't playing hard, weren't guarding. Not playing hard. I just really was disappointed in a number of position players, and I just felt like we weren't getting any effort. And again, I want to coach your heart. I don't want to coach your heart. I want to coach your mind. And I felt like tonight there was a lot of energy being used on the sideline by my staff and myself, coaching people's hearts. So, this is what happens when you deal with young people every day. And again, my responsibility as a head coach, I'll wear it, and I'll fix it.
Was a message being sent to several starters for not playing the extended minutes?
Well, I know my team enough to know I'm not going to sit there and watch somebody just do it all night, So, yeah, I mean, at some point, enough's enough. You can sit, and other people were playing better, quite honestly, Adam. So why not give them a shot and give them some minutes? And again, I know my team better than anybody across the country, any media person, any poll voter. I know my team better than anybody, and I don't let any of that stuff influence me on playing time or any of that. I'm going to play the best people. I'm going to play the people that deserve to play. I'm going to play the people that can represent the name on our front of the jersey as much as represent the name on the back in the right way. We didn't have too many of them today do that.
Can you talk about, I don't know what the emotion is, frustration, disappointment, anger about, a big game and, 23-point loss is not what you guys do?
Like Coach says, embarrassing, disappointing, just to go out there and play like that in front of our home crowd, and just to see people walking out and play as bad as we did.
Any crowd.
Yeah, any crowd. It's embarrassing, and we have to learn from this and move on.
Why do you think it happened?
Weren't playing hard, weren't getting stops on defense. They were doing whatever they wanted, and we couldn't score.
Did you see it coming?
No, not at all.
Y'all move the mic with your.
No, not at all. Not really. I think we had a good 2 days leading up to this, so for us to come out and look like this, nah, I'm not expecting that at all.
Vic, I think Victoria's 13 of 50 in the last 3 games shooting. What's gone wrong?
She's what?
15 of 30. 13 of 50 in the last 3 games. What's kind of gone wrong with her shooting?
Taking bad shots. She's getting guarded harder than anybody in the country, and the kid's trying to do too much. So, I mean, you try to teach that kid over and over, hey, you don't have to shoot it every time. if you're covered up that much, pass on it. You know, Kayla Nevitt comes off the bench in the first half and goes 3 for 5. Same position, same plays. She lets the game come to her, and Tori's so used to having to carry her high school team over and over and over again. I still am trying to get some of that out of her. She don't have to do that for us. I do, although I tell you, she got a bunch of good looks tonight, and they just didn't go in. So she got some really good looks.
Bree, how do you think this is gonna affect you guys? You've got, what, three regular season games remaining. Obviously got the SEC tournament, NCAA tournament. Could it go either way, or how do you think that this is gonna affect you guys?
I don't know. I think it'll be a stepping stone for us because I don't think we're gonna come out and lose like that again. But we're not second anymore, huh? In SEC. Yeah. So I think we dropped to third, but we just gotta come out and win the last 3 and go strong in the SEC tournament.
Tom, you obviously knew the place and standings. I mean, how does this loss affect your ultimate goal of well, I guess, short-term goal of hosting in the NCAA tournament? We've talked about that quite a bit.
Just getting beat by 23 or however. I mean, 23. I mean, that looks bad to anybody. So I think in order to have a chance of hosting, we need to win these last 3 and go.
We need to stop talking about hosting
Yeah.
because I don't think that's in the equation right now. We need to worry about winning a game because we're not even in the tournament right now. So let's stop talking about that. We're 21-6.
Okay.
We just had the worst loss that we've had maybe in 4 years. And let's move to, we got a game Sunday against our rival at their place. And that team, by the way, happened to beat this team. And so we'll focus on that. But I don't, there's not anything further than Ole Miss right now. And it ain't going to be anything we're going to talk about past Ole Miss.
Was Jasmine available tonight?
No.
Injury?
Yes.
How do you want to try to get some more production from your post players that had a lot of good looks tonight? Unfortunately, the shooting percentages didn't equate to points.
Well, you know, just like you ask your guards to get in the gym, those bigs need to get in the gym too. And that was a focal point going into tonight. We wanted to get the ball down there, and you know, it's 3 for 12 for 25% when you're shooting the ball at the cup is not good. And but I mean, you can go down the list. Other than Bree going 5 for 7 and LaCaris 3 for 6, Kayla 4 for 10. We got a bunch of 3 for 11, 2 for 6s, 0 for 3, 1 for 5, 2 for 7. So it's those bigs have got to be better. Again, 13 offensive rebounds, and we weren't very. You know, we didn't make a lot of first shots. But again, that's effort. So.
How do you think that you're going to change it? You had said earlier in the season you'd be the bear if you need to be the bear. I don't know if the bear needs to come out, but how do you attempt to figure it out?
Well, I just think you got to look yourself in the mirror and realize what needs to be done, and you go do it. I don't think we're real tough right now. I think we're soft. We're satisfied. I think we're complacent. I think we got it way too good. And sometimes with a young, immature team like we have, that can grow and manifest itself. And I think that's where we are right now. So I think right now we got to get a little uncomfortable, and we got to get back to working and doing what we do that's helped us win over the course of our time here, and not worry about what everybody else is doing. Know what's worked for us, and that's, I think that's where you're at. So, you know, hey, we'll get better.
Can a game like this help you hit the reset button before a big Ole Miss game?
Well, I hate to do it this way. You know, I don't know what it's going to do to us, to be honest with you. Again, when you have a team like we have that's pretty young and very immature, it's you know, there's 2 ways you can go, and I think we're going to find out. I think after Sunday you're going to find out which direction this team is headed for the rest of the year, and so you know, I'm sure Ole Miss is excited about playing us at home in a big game, and knowing that we didn't play very well tonight. And gosh, I'd probably be excited about playing us too right now.
Dom and Bree, this is both for you guys because you guys played with a little bit of that effort and that toughness tonight. How do you guys want to try to affect a change so something like this doesn't happen again? Because I think that you're two of the more experienced and respected players on the team who can talk and be heard by your teammates, and your effort on the court shows this is the way that you need to play. So how do you both want to affect a change?
I think it just starts in practice, and we need to go hard in practice. You know, some days we're going hard, some days we're not. So I think just going hard every day and instilling it in the younger players will help us move on. Because sometimes we're ready to play, sometimes we're not. So I think we just need to be ready to play at all times, and we need to play hard. Sometimes we'll have 3 people playing hard and 2 people not, and we'll give a basket. So we have to have 5 people playing hard at all times.
I don't know. I think just when we do come out dead, like she basically said, some people got to step up, and some people might not like to hear it, but I think we actually got to like actually start getting to each other, like pushing each other to play harder. Because if you're not playing hard, the results like this shows. So we just got to make a change, and when we see it, we got to make a change sooner. So.
Any other questions? All right, thanks, ladies. Thanks for